Hello, this is Mara Jade, and I'm here with another video, and while the topic on most people's minds one way or another is the recent Birds of Prey film that came out officially last Friday, I decided to move away from that film and into another DC films territory with Wonder Woman 1984. If you want to know my thoughts on Birds of Prey, what I liked, what I didn't like, I will leave a link to a stream I did with Lethal Lightning, Ryan Kinnell, and My Nerdy Home, where we go into spoiler details of the film in its entirety, pretty much. We did that last Saturday, and like I said, I'll post a link to that stream in the description, so if you want my thoughts and the others' thoughts, feel free to watch. But for now, I'm focusing on Cheetah in her final form, or what could likely be Cheetah in her final form, based on the images that got leaked over the weekend. Now, officially, it's not been confirmed or denied, so I cannot say that this is definitely her final form, but based on what Warner Bros. Is doing, it could very likely be so. Now, I will give my thoughts on that final form if that image is actually true, but I'm not saying, again, that it is what she's going to look like in the film. Just what image was going around on the internet over the weekend. But anyway, I found this article on Bounding Into Comics, so let's get into it, shall we? So far, the appearance of Cheetah in Wonder Woman 1984, allowed by Warner Bros. For public consumption, is the spunky and stylish revamp on the character poster released back in December. Now, while the posters do have a lot of colors to them, I do actually quite like them. That's reflective of 1984, which is when the film is obviously set. We figure she experiences some kind of additional transformation that corresponds to her looking more like a cheetah. Well, no shit, that's her character. And that seems to be the case. New promo artwork hitting the web shows what Kristen Wiig might look like when her character goes into beast mode and fights Diana. And here's the image that was making the rounds. Right here. Alright? The picture is making the rounds online, but it's unsolicited by Warner Bros., who are pulling it left and right. It supposedly comes from a notebook cover that's part of the line of merchandise only available in Brazil. The fact that Warner Bros. Is pulling it, you could argue that it is unsolicited, and when you do merchandising, you do have to go through the proper channels. I'm not sure if Brazil actually did that, but at the same time, why pull it from everywhere if this is not the official form? Now, again, can't say one way or another because Warner Bros. Is not talking right now, and the only way we can really get it confirmed is when she's in either the second or third trailer, if they decide to reveal what she looks like prior to the movie's release. But based on this picture alone, from the face to the shoulders, I actually quite like it. It looks like they use a lot of practical effects for her makeup versus just using plain CGI. I'm not a fan of the slick back hair, but that's a nitpick for me. However, for me, all I'm concerned about is that she looks good. They primarily use practical effects with some CGI enhancements because of what her character becomes ultimately in Cheetah form. And it's kind of hard to replicate just using practical effects. But if this is it, with the exception of the hair, I'm actually quite liking it. But again, I want to wait until she's either revealed in the second or possibly third trailer if they are going to reveal anything about her character prior to the movie's release. Okay, Kristen Wiig's leather leopard print look was spoiled by a mug at Comic-Con Experience, which took place down there last December and was host to Wonder Woman 1984's trailer premiere, which I did watch on Twitter, by the way. An official poster featuring Wiig in costume and confirmed that leak, so we have a reasonable expectation that this is how Cheetah will look in the end. Because of Warner Bros. Actions, because of all this, this is what she'll likely look like. That's pretty much all we can say at this point. Fans are reacting en masse to it, have a glimpse at some of the feedback still posted. Now, I don't know when they took these screenshots, but I find it very interesting that every one of them, for the most part, says, media not displayed. Copyright. Except for one, down here, where someone possibly gives hope to a live-action Thundercats film based on her look and the fact that we might have Cheetah on the screen. Now, in the right hands, I think it could work. I do not trust the animation side because holy fucking shit. Oh my god, is that awful? But, as I said, in the right hands, with the right respect, with the right storyline, and that practical effects there, right there, fixing the hair, I should say, it could work. We could see a live-action Thundercats film. Do I have hope? No. Do I have trust? Not entirely. But we could see it. Wig plays Barbara Minerva, the archaeologist who became the feral feline in the comics. In Wonder Woman 84, she wishes upon a stone to become strong and powerful like her new friend and idol Diana, an origin that's slightly different. They do take liberties with Cheetah's origin story, so I'm not going to go into that for this video, but I noticed that in the trailer, and based on the plot leaks, that's what they're doing. A purported full Reddit spoiler of the movie asserted Minerva makes one more wish to Max Lord that changes her into something more cat-like. It also described her spots and running mascara facial stripes. Again, I'm not going to go into those spoilers. I did read them. The trailer does seem to confirm them for the most part, but I'm not going to go into spoiler territory for this video. Just Cheetah's final form, possibly. Or at least what she could possibly look like in the movie. Wonder Woman 1984 releases in June, but Warner probably won't sleep on sharing Cheetah's final form that long. So I imagine we'll see her, if not in the second trailer, then hopefully definitely by the third trailer if they release one prior to Wonder Woman 1984's release. But anyway, that is the image that was making the rounds. That is the image that could likely be what she looks like when she does ultimately become Cheetah. I don't know. Can't say one way or another if that's the case. But anyway, that's my thoughts on it. I do overall like the look. I think it could work. I'm not a fan of the slick back hair. I wish she looked more like what she does in the comic books, but that's neither here or there. It's more of a nitpick for me. And yeah, this could be what we finally see. I'm giving Wonder Woman 1984, while I'm not a fan of the plot leaks, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt, because while they look poor on paper, I will admit, executed, they could be very well done. And I trust, ultimately, overall, Patty Jenkins with how she handled Wonder Woman back in 2016. Now, this is also post-Zack Snyder. Now, I'm not going into anyone's feelings about Zack Snyder, but that's also another reason why I'm waiting to see what this film looks like, because I'm waiting to see what Patty Jenkins is capable of without his influence with the film, because he was a major influence on hiring Gal Gadot for the first Wonder Woman film. But anyway, again, we're just going into Cheetah's final form, possibly. Not going to go into too many details of Wonder Woman. I am going to see that film. I am looking forward to it. But until my next video, if you like what you see here, leave a thumbs up. Let me know if you're planning on seeing Wonder Woman 1984. If you are, let me know why. If you're not, let me know why that as well. Share this on social media if you would like. I'm out of Twitter jail finally, so I'm able to share my own videos finally at this point. But until my next video, as I said, feel free to let me know what you think. This is Mara Jade, and I'll catch you all on the dark side. Take care.